Welcome to Die Inspired, the TTRPG game show where players compete in our campaign for a cash prize. This is stage 2 of the campaign, Black Glass Island. The convoy to Straith has wrecked. Survivors from the Wandering Satyr and the Wooden Maiden crash on the west side of the island, while the Expedition and Menace crews land on the east side of the island. Today, we're going to focus on the west side. The players here are Binga, Archie, Franz, Halfbeard, Clovis, Sabalda, Tiger, Desmond, Elto, Marifa, Ragnar, Layla, Draven, Dreg, and Oren. Let's see how they feel going into stage 2.
I'm pretty nervous about this session because of what happened last time, and I hope nobody has any hard feelings.
Very nervous, very nervous. I want to do well. I want to try to get to the next stage if possible. But I also have some friends here that I want to try to help also push to that section as well. So very, very nervous.
There's some questionable people. I worry about their honor. People who turned against their allies and may act a little harshly. I'm keeping my eye on them for sure, but we'll see.
This time I'm hoping the Wandering Satyr crew mostly sticks together and has each other's back.
It's going to be grueling. I really don't need to kill anybody else off if I can just survive.
Strategy coming into the island today?
Stay out of the way.
Make friends with the clerics and the bards because they got the good spells.
I'm gonna move around a lot. I'm gonna hit and run and try not to get hit because if I get hit, I die.
Rage, don't die. In that order.
Live to see the next session.
What are you most expecting or looking forward to as you come up on the island?
Ooh, how many betrayals are gonna happen?
The crew crashes onto the island at night with visibility low. Cold, exhausted, and lost, they quickly gather their bearings.
I'll say to my companions as we pull to shore, we are alive. So, that's good, I guess.
I'm gonna go ahead and spark up some torches and I'll pass one to the other people in my boat if they want a torch.
We should look to see if anyone else survived, but especially the horse. Do you all see any sign of Moonwiber?
As you question this, you see valiantly pulling up the shore the horse pontoon Moonwiber, but instead of 5 people on it, a mere 2. One of which Desmond riding it in the forefront of the saddle, salt-scarred and muttering to himself haggard. Leah, Alubine. Can't tell if he's sobbing or if it's just the sea spray as he starts pulling up the shore and cutting loose the barrel so the Moonwiber, thoroughly exhausted, isn't dragging all that extra weight.
And behind him is Dreg, holding on, just being dragged onto.
He cautiously and tiredly rings his bell once more. All who made it, rally. We need to regroup.
Is he speaking to us?
He's speaking to everyone. He's got a horse. He's got to be in charge.
The players are on the northwest side of Black Glass Island, next to a sheer cliff a few hundred yards from the water. They can see the tree line nearby, and the darkness adds to the sense of danger as the players investigate their surroundings. After Desmond rallies the crew, Franz takes command.
We have no reason to believe that there aren't hostiles on this island. It's dark. We need a camp. I say we use the cliff as our backstop, set up some dinghies and wreckage as a barricade, start a fire, big base camp, strengthen numbers.
We need to get as much firewood as we can so we can make a pyre.
Do we have any obligation to be with our original landing crew?
No, we're all together now.
I do have an herbalism kit, so could I be kind of looking for something that I can make salves out of or something like that?
Yeah, you got knowledge, nature, or survival?
I do have medicine. Could I use medicine?
Sure, medicine work.
That's an 18.
You smash some leaves together and you make a paste where if somebody had somebody was burned, would give them an advantage on a check.
Draven is currently looking up at the cliffside, seeing if it's possibly scalable. And he's gonna just simply say, "It's like, so are we just gonna ignore the fact that there was a lighthouse shelter high up there?"
There's a lighthouse.
You want to trek through the jungle and climb in the dark? I was going to wait till morning.
I'm just saying that, I was like, not tonight. I'm just.
No. I see what you're saying. Tomorrow we should definitely check out this lighthouse, but for right now we don't know what.
Yeah, the immediate requirement right now is shelter and surviving the night. So start a fire, set some kind of fortified base camp using Using wreckage as a barrier and survive till morning?
Yes, we should start. Yeah, we should start picking up all the broken barrels and stuff. Try them out if we can.
I do think that is our best option. We shall try to explore it tomorrow.
The lighthouse is lit, which means people are here.
But what kind of people?
Well, I mean,
the ones that marooned us. Tomorrow when we have a little bit more visibility, let's all stand on each other's shoulders and we can try and get up there.
Even more reason to use the dinghies as a barrier for the camp.
That raises a question. Do we want to stay here with torches lit to advertise our presence?
Well, it's now you're going. If we don't have fire, we're going to attract all the wildlife. Fire rejects wildlife.
So I will ask you this, GM. Is there any sign of the admiral or the other captains?
Right, because I want them real bad.
Yeah. Where were they? Where was their beach in relation to ours?
Admiral Reslin and his first mate Percy were spotted rowing to shore as the wandering satyr went down. At this point, their fate is unknown to the players.
So I start dragging the dinghies over and making a little. So
Yeah.
using the rocks as a kind of backstop of the camp, I take the
boats.
dinghies and like make a little ring. So like there's a wall turned on their side.
A little shelter. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Good
I want to, and then
Good idea.
yeah, we'll start a fire in the middle, set watches for the night, and there's room for everybody.
Within the woods, or do we want to come out to the rock?
Oh, I'm not going in the woods till
rocks.
daytime.
At the tree line?
At tree line.
And then we post up guards facing the tree line, and then we have the thing behind us. I like it.
That was a good idea. Let's do more of that.
Is it possible maybe using some survival check or something to see if the water levels might rise? There might be a higher
So the beach is pretty steep. Obviously, it's going to have some sort of tides, but with the angle of the beach, it's not going to come up high enough where you guys are going to all drown here.
Okay.
Can I take a look at the rocks around us? What are they made of? They're like glass, like obsidian?
Yes, so
are they really sharp?
Yes, all these
Very
rocks
sharp?
are that glassy black obsidian.
So Bing is laid up against a tree with his feet are crossed over, and he's playing his little whistle and using his mage hand to gather up some firewood to kind of dry out.
I'll say to the mage, what type of magics do you know?
So not very many. I just sit over here and play my music. I like to keep to myself. And then I'll show you that I got a little mage hand floating by, picking up sticks and dropping them in front of me. And then I'll snap my fingers and a fire appears, but no heat.
If you guys need real fire, we have torches over here.
Right, yeah, I think the rest of us are trying to put together an actual fire.
No, I mean, I put one of the torches in the sand and I just start trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
I'm casting a light spell on my shield, and then I'm going to start gathering wood to make fire myself. Maybe if someone has like a firebolt spell or an arrow, we can shoot it up at the lighthouse to get their attention.
I'd rather.
That's a bad idea.
I don't trust people. I don't trust the people in there.
Could I make a survival check for spoor of any predators, any other inhabitants of the island?
I will assist. I'm also trained in survival.
I got a net 20.
Check, you find sign of very small animals, small rodents, stuff like that.
No raptors.
No raptors.
With a makeshift shelter and fire lit, they turn in for the night. The survivors wake to find the Aglav Sea is calm. The colossal stone spires have receded below the water, and gentle waves deposit wreckage down the beach. The black, glassy sand begins to warm under their feet as Osi begins to rise into a cloudless sky. A giant wave is seen heading towards the players. It crashes ashore and covers the beach. As it recedes, it reveals a giant, squid-like creature with no discernible mouth or eyes. As its long tentacles lash out, water sprays all around, covering the beach.
We're being attacked. Everybody, get ready. And then he racks his memory, thinking of the times with Alu Bean talking about the various sea creatures, and tries to make a knowledge nature check on what this is.
Are you proficient in knowledge nature?
Oh, no.
You can still make it, but you'd be at
I've got a
disadvantage.
-1, so here goes.
You'd be at disadvantage if you're not proficient.
Disadvantage? Okay. It's either, 3.
3? Yeah, you've never even been in nature.
Yeah.
Sacrifice the horse to it.
No, don't let him eat the horse.
Meet Ron, our guest GM, playing as the beach creeper. Ron will not show any mercy.
So I'm going to move to the right just a little bit more and whelm those two green guys. Each creature in the wave creature space must make a DC 14 strength saving throw.
Binga and Layla.
Yeah.
Strength saves.
There is like a horse and a person over there too. More meat on him.
The rage is already coming over me.
Binga and Layla, the first two players facing the wrath of the Beach Creeper. Will they survive to tell the tale? Stay tuned. Die Inspired.